All right. Well, we got a half hour till that next raid starts up.
Was that, did you not hear me?
It was a long gap. It was like 15 seconds until you said yeah.
I was contabulating some math.
I know. That's why I said it. Oh, you dumb robots. I love you so much, but I also fucking hate you robots. Get out of here. The worst part is there's like, if you pick up a robot manually, it auto recharges, but you can't like take your batteries out and put them back in to fill them up. You know what I mean? As much as that's cheese, like. I have room for more, to be honest. I can stick a couple more in there, but. What do I need to make them? Low density structures. Oh, and blue. Oh, and batteries. I got 4 belts left. Alright, let me take a few more. This fucking Farl setup is paying me back so much. It's so nice to be able to just like do bot stuff and just send the train off to bring me more supplies. Bring back a batteries robot for my personal robot forts. All the electricity symbols are like almost in time with the song. Oh, not anymore. Oh yeah, kinda. They're just a little bit slower. It keeps like phasing in and out, you know? Your mind tries to like fill it in so it does fit. Oh, there they go. I was like, where are they? No, don't pick up trees. I need the trees removed, but please. Come on, robots, please. Just don't need electricity. It's like, what do I even do? I just need the... I need it. I need more electricity. "20 minutes left." You want a 700 millimeter per second 3D printer? What do the enders run at? I honestly don't know. How I'm not really sure what speed I'm doing my stuff at. Oh boy, we do 50 millimeters per second. A mile and a half per hour. That doesn't help me put it into perspective if I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, the Ultimakers by default do 50 millimeters per second. I've had them running up as high as... Let's see, if 50 is default. I guess I've been up in the realm of 250 millimeters per second with the Ultimakers. But you're starting to push things, you know what I mean? You're really starting to push things. That hot end can't keep up. And your thing's zipping around, you gotta be lubed up right, and...
Well, you just make it easy for this out of context stuff.
Yeah, I mean, anything out of context could be taken the wrong way. We're not making low density over here, right?
Where's over here?
The new base.
Well, there's some being minted with little tiny yellow signs.
That's the old base, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. No, there's no format preset for loaded.
I had somebody check up on the prints from that that Taz that wasn't working. I was talking about yesterday, and they came out really nice. So I'm happy. Because that was a fucking thorn in my butt for the last, I don't know, month almost. I can almost guarantee you that, like I said, when somebody went and tried to update them and put the wrong firmware on it because the website has the wrong firmware. I don't know, I was looking into all these different upgrades people do to them, you know, like removing the Taz in particular, because I was trying to find a replacement part for one piece, but people would remove like the linear rails and the circular, like tubular rails with the Delrin bearings, you know, the bearings that slide along the tube, with actual like linear like square bracket railing linear bearing kind of things. And weight reduction, yeah, I mean, that's one nice thing about the Ultimaker and the Enders, is that the head's lighter because it doesn't have that stepper motor in there. I wonder if you could mount the stepper motor on top and have almost like another Bowden tube, or like a brake line or whatever that spins inside. That spins inside of like a housing. That the weight can be stored up above, but you can have the power delivered through underneath. You know what I mean? Speed. I bet you you could. You would just probably incur a bunch of friction. That's interesting, though. I'm thinking about it. And that way you don't need the Bowden tube, because you can have the actual feeder inside, you know, on the sled, the head, you know, but the weight of that stepper motor isn't there. It's being supported by the frame instead. I can kind of see it in my mind, to be honest. That's pretty interesting, to be honest. Just have a Bowden set up? Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the Bowden myself, to be honest. Having been working with these Ultimakers for a while now, I'm just not a huge fan. No. Oh, no. Don't take apart those chests. Why are you taking all this stuff out of the chests? When did I tell you to delete the chest? Jesus Christ, the damn things are piling rocks into my inventory like there's no tomorrow.
That's what they do. See, that's what happens when you complain about them all the time. They're like,
They
oh,
fucking
you want the
sabotaged
chest?
me.
We'll give you the chest.
But I didn't go anywhere near the chest. The chest is all the way to the left. I would have had to destroy a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't marked for deletion. They fucking sabotaged me. It's mutiny. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm just unhappy with the Bowden setup. It's an interesting idea, and it certainly has its merits in weight reduction for sure. Because I mean, all you have is the the hot end and the fans basically attached to that, and a little bit of clamping to hold the tube in the right spot. But like, the amount of times I've had to unclog the Ultimakers compared to the amount of time I've had to unclog the Taz's is like astronomically different. Oh, that's ringing. That's very nice. I wonder if that's a uniquely Ultimaker problem. The amount of clogging I've had, even though it's been across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different models. They've all been Bowden tube, but I don't know. The Ultimaker 3s are terrible when they get clogged. They're not terrible in general. They're actually pretty nice in general. But like, the tube that goes down to the heating element must widen somewhere in there, maybe when it connects to the actual hot end. And so if you're not careful and it gets clogged, you can get like almost like a ball-shaped pit at the end that you can't pull out because it's solid. And so you have to heat up the hot end and actually push through and extrude a little bit before you can unclog it. It's really weird. A lot of people don't know that, and the fucking ends are like $300 a piece, and I've already had a couple people break them because they didn't know that. Maybe a little bit less. I think they might be 150 or 200, but still.
Expensive enough.
They're expensive enough, and granted, it's not really my money, it's the students' money, so if they're breaking it on each other, it's their own faults, but like, I still gotta wait for them to be delivered. You know what I mean? They don't just fall out of midair into my pocket, and
That'd be cool.
I wish, dude. Could you imagine? What game is it where you can just order stuff and it like a little rift opens up and just drops out in front of you? I feel like I've seen that more than once.
Seems like something that would be in a game. You're right.
They can just like trans-dimensionally teleport the item to you when you buy it. I don't know. I want one just that's mine, that I can take apart and I could fool with, and I can try and print things, and like I said once before, I can print stuff at work, but I have 4 hours on Tuesday and 4 hours on Thursday to really do stuff, and so I got to be repairing machines. I can't just sit there and fool around with things, A, and then B, I can leave stuff printing, but A, I can't observe it, and then B, whoever is going to use the machine next is just going to take my stuff off, so I can't, like, I it's really hard for me to really be able to like fool around with things and change parameters mid-print and all that. If I see how turning up the speed, turning up the heat, all that really affects it, and getting to know the machine very well. And it's just all these things I really wish I could do that I can't because I don't have the time, basically. Oh my god, did I use all those inserters already? Shit. Very far I'll go. I know I have one of these filtering for trees somewhere already, but Are you going to be extruding aluminum? Like the stuff that you actually sinter when you're done, or the stuff that's just done when it's done? I wanna make there's like a coupler or collet in the Ultimakers. Oh, the frame. I got you. There's a coupler or a collet inside the Ultimakers that connects the Bowden tube to the actual hot end. And I'm dying to make that out of aluminum or something that doesn't really heat up very much. And like, I know aluminum will heat up, but like, I think it could be done so much better than they're doing it. Right now they have a Delrin one, which is nice, but the plastic like scratches it and it melts over time, and it's just a big problem. And a lot of the time, especially when you're getting towards like the middle or the end of a reel, the amount of curve that's in the material is enough to not end up perfectly into the hole in the middle of the Delrin, because there's not enough of like a funnel effect. And I would love to make a piece out of aluminum or something that's lightweight metal and all that or even a combination Delrin aluminum insert or whatever it needs to be that has a bit more of a funnel shape, more of a little bit of a scoop kind of deal, so that you could fucking just have the filament work. I don't know. I don't feel like... Not that I don't feel like they're made well, because they definitely are made well. You're paying for, something, but I just feel like there's these small things that I could easily improve on, you know what I mean? Or like firmware. I can't touch the firmware. I wouldn't even know where to start. But when you go to level the bed on the Ultimakers, it starts you from scratch. So there's no way for you to be like, oh, I'm just a couple millimeters off. Let me jog it up a couple millimeters. You literally have to recalibrate from zero, because it doesn't return the bed to the same point of calibration. It always returns it down really low, and you have to bring it back up manually. So it's like, oh, do you have to do that? Why is there not a manual jog? Why doesn't it go back to the last place that you were calibrating from, so that you can calibrate from there, like, or even better, either put on there or let you designate a test print that it stores in memory, so that I can just go into the options and recall this print and be like, print this print. Because the amount of times our test print is a little benchy, the boat. Why can't that live on the machine? Why can't I just have it hang out there, do its thing, and when I need it, boom, print it? Instead of me having to go find an SD card, which sometimes is in the machine, sometimes is not, find a computer, find an SD card reader, either install Cura or if it's already installed, boot it up, download the benchy file off the internet, put it in, change the settings to be, the correct printer I have, the correct filament that I have, the correct, draft that I want, change it to brim, like all these different parameters. Just let me store one. Ours are not at work, no. It's very, very, very difficult to get things on the network at work. Like, exceedingly difficult. We're trying very hard to get the ones that are network capable on the network, hopefully by the end of the year. But we have a bunch, like the Ultimaker 2 Go's and the Ultimaker 2s aren't network compatible. So in order to do that, you actually have to run something off a Raspberry Pi that will enable them to be network compatible. And it's just an ordeal. I wish, dude, that would be great. The goal right now is to get everything on the network so that we can do that. We can send jobs to that, and we're actually looking into a company that has software to do that, where you can organize it and people can actually submit jobs, and me as an admin or whatever can say, yes, boom, send it to this printer, and it just, boom, goes. You know what I mean? which will be great. But it just, we don't have that capability right now. Right now, everything's manual. We have a ticketing system. We got to download the file, import it into Kira, change the settings, load it onto an SD card, load it into a printer, and hit print. For every single print. We have a behind the scenes like ticket system where you enter a ticket and you get it picked up next week, whatever. And we also have a self-service area, which is the same thing, where people log into a computer and set everything up themselves. But it's all not networked. We have 30-something printers now. None of it. Oh, one of them is networked. We have a resin printer that you can't print off an SD card. It's only networked. That's the only printer that we have that's on the network. Because there's no way to use it without it. But we just got a... What was the name of the printer? I know I mentioned it like last week. Not last week, a couple weeks ago. I could have sworn. Hang on. Damn. I gotta find out the name of this. See, the battle's ready. We got a Strata F120. This is a big boy printer. Airy. This is the adult printer for all your printing fantasy needs. Okay, it's fucking huge. It weighs 300 fucking pounds, and the print bed is that big. It is. You tell me it's not an adult printer, dude.
I looked at a resin printer briefly until I realized how much resin cost.
This is actually not a resin printer, but we have a resin printer at work. No, I'm not printing anything like that.
During work time.
Well, anywhere, because I don't have a printer at home, so. But yeah, this thing's fucking huge. All right. Big boss time. Here we go. Nice. You got that right off the bat, Musix. We got the big boss. All right, kill the spawners. Kill the spawners. Nice. Oh, nice. We did really well. Do that.
I don't think I got credit for that.
You killed the spawner. I saw it. It popped up at the top of the screen. Said you killed it.
Nice. I'm good.
All right.
You looked late on the whatchamacallit.
Same rules as last time. Anything over 13 will reroll. Since I'm 7, we'll reroll 7. 13. Toucans. Nice. Pick winner. Toucans. Sorry, Fist. Boss defeated. Get new map. What do you mean rigged? You mean it's not rigged? That's what you mean, right?
It's the opposite of rigged. It's unrigged.
The opposite of rigged, aka fair. All right, another half hour. We'll meet back here. What's going on, Mac? How you doing, man? Let you hack the die? Yeah. The problem we have with that strata is the countertop where you're going to put it on is not deep enough. So we need to put it on a table. But like I said, it weighs 300 pounds. So I need to find like a sturdy table that I could sit on, you know? Because I'm sure a table will hold it short term. But long term, I don't think I trust, you know, like a normal table. I need like a butcher block or something. Oh, can I avoid the oil field? I think I'm going over any oil, actually. Oh, I'm doing all these backwards. Oh, no. Oh, no. Robots. Do as I mean, not what as I say.
I don't think you can reverse the ghost either.
No, I gotta fucking rip them all out. It's alright. They're all jumbly because of the fucking trees anyway. Stack 2 IKEA lax. No, I what's gonna end up happening is we're probably gonna buy a slab of butcher block and some sturdy table legs and make our own table. Preferably with wheels so we can move it around so that we don't have to fucking lift it again. But in the meantime, I gotta find like literally something that can hold up 300 pounds. Forever. Gotta be super strong.
Just lift the school and move it underneath.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. And we go into the ceiling when you die. Oh yes, I'll buy some hydraulic hoists to pull it up into the ceiling. Yeah, you can. They are not agnostic. Gravity ambivalent. For the most part, they don't care about gravity. Where you really have to be concerned of is the print sagging over time if it's not cooling fast enough, really. But realistically, it should be fine. Just been making signs, man. I finished up what is this? Batteries down here? No, sorry, robot frames down here. This is all supporting robot frames, basically. This is plastic. This is all oil. I ran one train so far for oil. I showed my fancy dice, yeah. You want to see? There you go. Look how fancy they are. And I'm working on the next step over here, which is going to be low density structures. The plastic for the low density structures right here is done. And I'm working on the 1, 2, 3, 4 different copper. I do a little bit. I play some D&D, I play some Pathfinder. I dabble where I can.
Yeah. I've almost got purple science finished. I've got all but the final block of assemblers, and I'm working on the oil stuff I need now. Which will be here.
Nice. Yes, I got, at the end of last stream, Mystics gave me some nice new legs. I can finally run again. I also drastically increased my electrical generation inside the suit because I kept running out. How's that play-by-post on Sundays going? We did one session, and then the guy was like, I need more time to think of how to play. Or what the story's going to be. Which is cool and all, but, like, if we were doing it, like, for real play-by-post, we wouldn't need to, you know what I mean? Because it could just be whatever's coming up next. You could just, not wing, but, you know, you don't need a large amount of story plots in a short time, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're all the man I need, and you can stay down there in North Carolina. I still gotta run power for all this shit too. Too bad shipping costs so much. I could see it being really easy to share a printer with somebody. You know what I mean? Or like, you each buy half the filament.
Yeah.
And, you know, it just hangs out at one person's house for a year or whatever it is, and then they just mail whatever they want printed out, you know? Printer timeshare, yeah, basically. I mean, I'm sure you could rent them. It's just, I don't want to rent it. That's going to cost money. You know what I mean? Like, because that would be cool. You can go a little bit of a nicer printer that way, because, you know, you're only paying for half of it, and yeah, a lot of places do stuff like that. That's kind of cool. I mean, like I said, I can use the one at work. I'm allowed to use it. It's just, I don't have any, like, I sound dumb. I don't have any personal time with it, you know? Get out of here, Mac. You know what I mean. I'm sure. Can't customize it. Oh, where are my robots? Oh, I'm out of belts again. Good luck, man. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. I wish escape would also close menus instead of bringing up the pause menu. Robots, what are you doing? I don't know. I feel like lots of things could be a print surface if you put, like I said, put some painter's tape on it. Go buy more, because I know you said you didn't have any. What? You can warm cookies on your heated bed? Yes. I would advise not to for several reasons. One being you don't want plastic on your cookies, A. But B, cookies are oily, dude. You're going to get oil over your print bed. Ain't nothing going to stick to it. Put down some tinfoil or something first. You got a dual-sided surface. Oh yeah, nothing like a piece of warm plastic warming up your cookies, dude. Bed cookies. Ooh. Advanced form of using a laptop exhaust to heat cookies. Yeah, well, you enjoy your PhD in plastic eating. I don't know. We get people here trying to... So dumb. Trying to print like cups and shit, which is cool, but like you shouldn't be using anything that's not food safe to store anything that's going in your mouth. Or print up like recorders, or some dude was trying to make a herb grinder for herbs only. And it's like, what happens if a piece of it breaks off and your herbs go up in smoke and you breathe it in? Like, no. Fucking fools. You think that we don't fucking know, A, what you're trying to do, but B, are they that much that you have to fucking print one for free at school? Like, really? Oh, I'm sure somebody's tried. I'm sure somebody has succeeded. That shit doesn't smell good when it burns, and trust me, it burns. We actually have a short list of items you can't print, but they're like weapons and stuff, or pieces of weapons. It's not dual-sided? Ah, rip. Alright, hopefully you stopped it before it burnt your cookies. These stupid fucking robots just get in there. It's like, please, you know you can't print a grip for a handgun or some shit. Like, don't do that. You can't print, a fucking... Weirdly enough, you can print a little figurine that has a sword, or a little figurine that has other weapons. I guess you can't print human scale weapons is what it should say. It started balling up on the nozzle. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. A little over 10 minutes left. I can only place one unit, correct? I can show you my interface here. There's just no units for me to... I can't do anything else. If I look over them, it says 10 minutes. Cooldown, but I can only plan... You know what I mean? I can't actually make any changes or anything. Or add another dude or anything. I could start early. I wish I could place more, but... It must be a balance thing because all my guys are big. You know what I mean?
I'm sure they are.
Oh, yeah. I kind of wish maybe I could place like 3 instead of... You guys think you can place a max of 6, right? If you do all 5-minute units.
Yeah. If you catch it on time, which I have not been doing.
Yeah, you have to get it. You have to place it basically when I place it to do that. Oh, these are all fucking backwards again. That's dumb. Figured to make it easier to do it this way, and it's not. It's just worse. Oh. But yes, I do wish I could place more units. That'd be nice. I guess also the secondary idea behind that is that I should be playing this game, not placing more units. Run out of belts again. I like how the bot gets like 90% of the way there. It's like, oh, wait, I got to charge, and flies back. I guess that's the balance for it, not running out of fuel and just laying on the ground forever. Ah, shit, did I take the last of those? Damn it. I wish I had known that. I would have sent the train. Oh, I should have grabbed fucking power poles out of there before I sent the train. Living it up big brain style over here. Why are they so oddly powerful? For Christmas. No. Christmas or my birthday? It wasn't this Christmas. It was either my birthday or last Christmas. I got these little metal models. You know, those flat sheets of metal that you fold together. And so I made one of the 4 or 5 that I got was the Hubble telescope. And I didn't know where to put it. And so it had been on my counter, on the shelves by my counter in my old place up until I moved. And then when I moved, I put it in the car because I didn't want to get squished. And I finally brought it in. And it's sitting on my shelf on the way down the stairs. And my landlord was like asking me about it. He's like, "Oh, is that a camera? Oh, seems a little weird to be there. You know, it's not really pointing at much." And I was like, "No, it's not a camera. It's a little model." Which is funny.
Would be kind of a neat place to store a hidden camera.
I mean, it kind of looks like a camera, though. I can show you exactly what it looks like. Oh, I don't want to see a guy making it. I just want to see what it looks like. Oh my god, this guy is the biggest fucking septum piercing I've ever seen. Holy shit.
Okay.
I'm not even joking. He's got like a horseshoe stuck in his face. God, I hate that. Alright. Bright screen warning again. Coming in hot with the telescope video. This is what it looks like. Little metal Hubble telescope. Good kerning on that text in the bottom there. Yeah, it is Metal Earth. Yeah. I got a whole bunch of space themed ones for my birthday or Christmas or something. I think it kind of looks like a camera. I intended to put them together on stream, but I actually did this one off stream because I wasn't feeling well, and it was one of those things where like it
was there and you did it.
Yeah, it was nice to occupy my brain. Look at the kerning on.
It's awful kerning.
Look at this right here. From Kult Hings, Australia. That's so dumb. One of these is the right button. Hang on. That one. Thank you, train. Goddamn. You tried one once? What'd you think, Fist? Minute left. Get your last guys in. I don't know. How did they screw it up so bad? But B, who said, fuck it, go with it. You know, like... Why are they placing the letters one by one? You only got to bend one piece. Oh, that doesn't sound good. I found that one pretty difficult only because it's very hard to bend it perfectly circular. Especially because it's not the same. It's not the same diameter. Like there's 3 or 4 different diameters you have to bend. It's gonna barrel. You have the right pliers. Yeah, I have. This is one of my favorite tools, by the way. These nippers, these side nips. I don't know if I could even show them on camera. I just buy. I think I bought like 5 or 6 of them. I throw them around, whatever. I cut everything with them. You're really only supposed to cut wires with them, but I cut everything with them. I just buy new pairs when they start getting dulled and shipped out. But I love them. They're great. They're fucking so useful. Bought a 3D printer, got one for free. That's true, but I bought a whole bunch of those and it only cost me like $10 to get 5 pairs or whatever. I just buy, yeah, I don't buy high quality ones because I know I'm going to use them on whatever. I know from the get-go that I'm going to be cutting things I shouldn't be with them, or, you know, solid strand, too high of a gauge wire, you know, or those things which are probably steel, I would assume. I'm not sure. Or, you know, other assorted things I shouldn't be cutting. Plastics sometimes, you know. You do them for your Gundam? Yeah, to get the flash off and all that. That's what I use them for as well on certain things. Like the fucking metal model. Alright, is that all the belts I need? I've got power out to all these things, but I don't actually have power ran between the miners, so I have to do that. I gotta get power balls out of the train. This all looks good. Alright, yeah, I think I'm good on. Good on that. Let me put half of these back. Take out all you. Yeah, there's tons of power missing from here. I have no idea why. I'll have to, I guess, run some stuff through it and see which ones are cooking, which ones aren't. All right, the battle. Thank you. All right. It's battle time. Unicorn got that obelisk right off the bat. Damn. That was pretty quick. Oh, it is the first level, too. Viewers get that. All right, same deal. 1 through 12. I will keep unless it is 8. Anything over 12, we will re-roll. 12 exactly. What's that? Scalidra? Seven assists. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I mean, assists are good. You're ranked higher up on the list, so that must count for something. Yeah, you're tied for first on the list. Oh, weird. Oh. I didn't realize you could tie for things. Oh, rip. All right, well, if there's a tie, we'll do a roll-off between the two. That actually kind of sucks because that means those people have less of a chance of winning. I'll have to see if there's more ties. I didn't think about that. All right, here we go again. I really don't know how it weighs the ranks. You like the dice rolling better? I like it too. I just could be better. Could just work. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.